Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Technology Explore. My name is Usman Chaudhary and today in this video I am going to show you how you can make this process runner in SolidWorks by very easy method. So keep watching this video till end, and if you want to download this CAD file then I will leave the download link in the description of this video. Okay, let's start. First of all, I am going to make its blade. So for that, go to features and from here click on reference geometry and then select plane. So as a first reference I'm going to select right plane, and then the distance from this existing right plane is 30 millimeter, 30 millimeter. Press OK button. Now first you have to sketch on top plane and then draw a triangle by using this center line started from origin like this. Now define by using smart dimensions. This distance is 80 millimeter and this angle is 30 degree. Now use this spline and start it from here like this. Press escape key. Now if you can see this point, select this point, press and hold control key and then select this midpoint. Make their vertical relation. Now click on offset entities option here and type here distance 2 millimeter. Select this spline and make sure to check this option cap ends, and in the sub option select arcs. Now press OK button. Define the distance from this point up to this line 4 millimeter. Now save and exit from sketch mode by pressing this button. Now select this plane 1 which we have just created and sketch on it. Make normal to by pressing Ctrl+8 key from your keyboard, and then once again use center line to draw a triangle with same parameters. So this distance is 80 millimeter, this angle is 30 degree, and distance from this line up to the origin is 140 millimeter, and distance from this point up to the origin 1 millimeter. Now use spline once again like this. Select this point and this point, midpoint, and make their vertical relation, and then you can readjust this point. Distance, this distance is 4 millimeter. Now once again click on offset entities and then select this spline and make it on reverse direction, and yes, the distance is offset distance is 2 millimeter and cap ends and then arcs. Then press OK button. So the sketch is fully defined. So what we have to do, we have to save and exit from sketch mode, and now we have to draw some 3D sketches. So first of all let me hide this plane, and now go to sketch and here click on this arrow and then select 3D sketch, and then draw two 3-point arcs. So select 3-point arc and then start from here up to this midpoint, and then like this. Now we have to draw a center line, something started from here like this. Select this center line and make sure that it should be in the direction of x-axis. So make it along x. Now select this center line and this 3-point arc and make them tangent. So if you can see, this point is not fixed somewhere. So first select this arc and then this point, make their midpoint relation. So now this is defined or fixed. Now select this arc and this point and then make their midpoint relation. So now this 3-point arc is fully defined. We need another 3-point arc started from this point up to this point, like this. Now we have to draw a center line. At this time we are going to make it on this point. So make sure it should be on y axis. So if you can see here, existing relation is along y axis. Now select this arc and this line, make their tangent relation. So both these arcs are fully defined. Now draw another center line and connect them from midpoint. So select this arc and this point, make their midpoint relation. Also select this arc and this point and make their midpoint relation. Now we have to repeat this process on this side. So once again, 3-point arc, like this. A center line along y-axis. So along y-axis is already existing relation. Now select this center line and this arc, make their tangent relation, and then select this arc and this point, make their midpoint relation. Also we have to make tangent midpoint relation for this arc and this point. So sketch is fully defined. So now one more 3-point arc and started from this midpoint up to this point, like this. Now draw a center line like this along x-axis. So make sure it has existing relation of x-axis. So now select this center line and this arc and make their tangent relation. So all the sketch is now fully defined. Now connect both these arcs. Select this arc and this point, make their midpoint relation. Select this arc and this point and make their midpoint relation. Now we have to make a spline. Started from here, then join this midpoint of center line and like this. Press escape key. If you can see, we have this tangency control arrow, so you can adjust it according to your design, like this. Now one another spline started from here and connect this center line, center point, and then this. Press escape key. Now select this spline and this line, make their tangent relation, and same process is for this side. Tangent. Similarly, select this center line and this spline, make their tangent relation. For this side, we also have to create a tangent relation. So this is how we can make the guide curves. Now press this button to save and exit from sketch mode. Now almost we have done. Now once again we have to create a 3D sketch. So go to 3D sketch and then select this spline and press convert entities. and then save and exit from sketch mode. Again 3D sketch and select this spline, convert entities and save and exit from sketch mode. Now click on this 3D sketch and hide it. So go to features, click on lofted boss base option and then select both these profiles and then click on guide curves, select this guide curve and this guide curve and press OK button. So we have created the blade. Now click on front plane and then sketch on it, press Ctrl+8 key for normal to view orientation and then draw a center line like this and then draw a triangle, start it from very end like this. Make this line vertical and then draw a rectangle like this. Now define different parameters like this. This distance is 208 millimeter and this diameter is 60 millimeter. This distance is 20 millimeter and this distance is 90 millimeter. Now this distance is 20 millimeter. Distance from this end point to up to this line is 1.5 millimeter. Distance from top to this point is 2 millimeter. Similarly, distance from this bottom up to this point is also 2 millimeter. Now almost we have done everything. Go to features tab and then select revolve boss base command and press OK button. Now click on this arrow below the linear pattern and then select circular pattern and then select this blade as a feature and then select this box for direction 1 and then select this circle. Type here the quantity 22 and then press OK button. So now we can change the colors. So this is how we can make the Francis runner very easy in SolidWorks. I hope you have enjoyed and learned from this video. Thanks for watching and sparing time, and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel for more videos like this.